Yo, 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 what up? This is Trav, and today we're going to be talking about black celebrities and dresses. Now, this came about because this hit the internet. Russell Westbrook wearing this weak ass dress. So let's go through here. Yes! We see it right here. Let's make this full screen. See this here with the tongue out and everything. That ain't Jordan-esque, bruh. I know the tongue's out, whatever. Right? But he ain't the only one that did it, right? He ain't the only one. So let me pull up, actually, let me add this back. And it was, I'll go on mine. Go to my profile. You can see it. That shit was hella funny, bro. Russell Westbrook. But let me go back out of this. And it was this one right here. Kid Cudi did it too. Now, come on, bro. This was even worse. Like, he got the mascara around. Then he got the damn shower curtain dress and all this and all that. Now, I'm going to go back to Russell Westbrook's page too. But, I mean, this is just terrible. I mean, you're not going to validate this to me. There's no validation from wearing this shit. Now, let me just go back to Russ's. And we'll go here because he had posted this. This right here says it all. Now, look who he's around. Now, I don't know who these two women are, but I think I've seen her around, and I think this is a woman that's connected in the fashion industry. Now, why are they doing this stuff? You got to think about it like this. If you're from our neighborhoods, our black neighborhoods, and you're around the bros and you're around your partners, nobody's letting some shit like this fly if you're kicking it with them. A blue hair dye with a dress and a whole woman ensemble with them shoes. No, your partners would not let you come around them doing that. There's no hood you can go into America and they'd be like, yeah, bro, that drip's on point, bro. Nah, nobody would be co-signing that. So what does that mean? What that means is just make it simple. I know everybody wants to go, oh, he's doing the Illuminati sacrifice and all that. I wouldn't even put that there. All you got to do is look at who he's around. When you're around people like this, they're getting into his head. And they're telling him that, hey, this would look cool. You should do this. Or subliminally, by him seeing other people doing that, that would be tight. So that's what happens when you get money and you get status and you get into these celebrity circles and these inner circles. You're around different people that are influencing you. Are you above the influence? Obviously not. Right? Same thing with Kid Cudi. Obviously, they were able to get a part of some exclusive fashion industry circles or elite circles. And in these circles, they have different values. Different things are cool to them. And obviously, they want to be a part of these circles because they're around it. And when you're around these circles, a lot of people are influenced by their environment. So their environment is telling them that this is it. Now, we know that there's BS and that there's this a narrative and agenda being pushed with the gay stuff. I'm not going to go into the Illuminati stuff. Do I think there's an Illuminati? Yes. I can't tell you everything they do. I can only go by what people say, and I don't know. That's a lot. That's alleged, but I do know that there's an elite and that there's inner circles, and that in inner circles, to roll in any type of inner circle, just think about your job. If you want to get a certain job or a certain position, it's not just you doing your job well. You have to fit into the culture. So obviously he's went from some black environment to some high elite environment, and now he's getting a whole new set of values and influences around him to do some stupid, silly ass shit like that. That's a fact. I don't have to know the whole inner workings to know that, because that's just human nature, period, across the board. Now, why they're doing it? Obviously, it's to fit in. They think that that's cool now for some reason, and they want to fit in with this elite. So that's why they do that. They wouldn't do it if they didn't think it was cool. Look at what happened with Lil Nas X. He won Video of the Year for Montero, twerking on a damn devil. And he even said in the speech he wanted to thank the gay agenda. He knows what's up. And Lil Nas X is riding that out because why? He don't have real talent. So his one song, his Old Town Road, had his day. It came and went, and he's trying to stay relevant. So he has to do shock value to stay relevant because he don't got talent like that. Otherwise, he could just make more hits. But he's got to do outlandish stuff to stay relevant. Why? Because these guys don't want to have integrity and admit, hey, my run is up. Let me get a regular job or find another career or boss up and become a boss somewhere else. Nah, once they get that limelight, they sell out for it. They don't want to be, someone like me. When I had worked for Nick Cannon and it was over, I said, you know what? I'm going to go into a whole other industry. And people thought I was crazy for that. A month later, I'm working with the 49ers. Then I go to ESPN. Why? Because I had talent, and that's why I did that. Then when I got to NFL Network and they were treating me like crap there, I said, you know what? I've maxed out on my opportunity in television production. I'm going to go into coding because it's a more lucrative career and I'll make more money. And I sacrificed 1.5 years of my life. No dating, no going out, no nothing. Just gym and coding. That's all I did for 1.5 years. And I gladly did that to keep my integrity. These cats ain't going to do that. People ain't built like that. Once they get to a certain lifestyle, they don't want to come down. Or they don't want to come down to come back or go back up. People aren't built like that. It takes discipline. It takes sacrifice. So that's simply all it is. You don't kick it with niggas and they want to do shit like that. Wear dresses. Looking silly as fuck. That's not what we do. I'm not saying we're perfect, but kicking it around blacks, we're not going to be telling each other to wear dresses. If he was hanging out with my boys, he would get his ass whooped, or no one would kick it with him anymore. And I'm sure behind the scenes, there's people that he knows from his neighborhood that don't fuck with him now off that shit. Pretty sure. But a lot of people will just co-sign it because, it's Russell Westbrook. Because guess what? He'll wear a dress, but he'll dunk on your ass. So the ability to play basketball just allows you to totally ignore doing some stupid fuck shit like that. And whether you want to be or not, you are a role model. He does want to be a role model. Why? Because he has a brand. Because he wants to sell certain things. Because he's on a platform. So you can't say he doesn't want to be a role model because he does. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing things and putting stuff out and putting some messages out, like doing what he's doing. He would just be behind the scenes, very humble, not push a platform, not push his why not brand or whatever. So he posts this stuff and he says here, just some random why not shit, right? I posted here, how about why? Why are you doing this? There's no message behind that. And if you're going to do something like that, whether you want to say it or not, you are making an impression. That's not your choice. You know you're a basketball player and now you're on the Lakers. You're a point guard for the most high-profile team in the NBA. You know people are following you. You knew what you were doing. Kid Cudi knows what he's doing. I think his fit was even worse because he's trying to be more relevant. Now, I'm not as familiar with Kid Cudi's music like that. After Day and Night, I didn't really follow bruh like that. But they're all trying to appeal to those circles. But bruh, you can't be trying to say you represent the hood and then do that with your dress. Because the hood don't feel that. You did that for Nip too, bruh. He had that game where he dedicated his game to Nipsey. You think Nipsey would approve of that? And I'm gonna be real. Nipsey probably wouldn't say something because he wants to keep it cool because he's in the industry. All these celebrities are not gonna keep it 100% because they're all connected and it's all relationships and they don't want to piss the wrong people off. I'm not in there. I make my money in STEM. And even if it did affect my stuff, I would still say something because at this point in my life, I'm about speaking the truth. I don't care who I piss off anymore. I'm done with trying to appease the people. I've never was on that anyway, but I'm really not trying to be on that now. I'm tired of this shit I see every day in this world, and I'm speaking up about it. I'll go out on my shield with my integrity. A lot of people won't, especially if they have a lifestyle like that. It's as simple as that. So let me give a shout out. If I didn't do it earlier, I can't remember, but I was asked by J Camp to talk about this. So let me shout you out, bruh. And it's disappointing. People are disappointed when people get a certain amount of money or get certain cachet or connections and they get influenced, they fall. And you see it right here. You can't say you're doing that for the black community. You can't say you're doing that because, oh, that's the new drip. You're doing that because you're trying to fit into the circles you're in. Point blank, period. Point blank. If this guy didn't play basketball and you saw that right there, right? The average person would say, look at this weirdo. Look at this homosexual dude right here. But not that there's anything wrong with that, but cats would not co-sign at all. All these cats that are letting him slide because he plays basketball, they wouldn't let that run. But just because he can play basketball well, that excuses the fuck shit going on here. But that's reality. Reality, if you can sing, dance, play basketball, play sports, or do something of that people idolize, it's like your get out of jail free card for fuck shit. Get out of fuck shit free card. Not with real people, not with me. He does owe an explanation for that. Because you're giving people follow him, especially he's a basketball player. So there's kids that watch basketball and he's throwing that message out there. Then people go, oh, well, Rodman did it. So what? That was right when Rodman did it too. And look where Dennis Rodman is now. He's crazy. He was showing signs of mental health problems by doing that. And now since he's been out the league, he's been a wreck. He's had a lot of problems. So maybe Russell Westbrook is on that tip too. Maybe he's headed towards mental health issues. Now we don't know. Did he think about doing this and he has children and what they're going to go through? His kids are going to be cyberbullied about these pictures. There's no denying that. Now, let me pull up a couple more things. Well, maybe just one more thing. I want you to look at this. These white folk, when they get us and we want to fit in, they know how to dress us and make us look crazy. There is no denying that. Pulling up another picture right now. Yeah, this is J. Cole, bruh. Did you ever see this? What real nigga wears a fit like that? Them white folks dressed him up like that on purpose because they do like making us look like little boy toys. There is the assassination of the black male image, the emasculation of the black male image. That's going on. They know that we're the most masculine man on earth, and they like making us look crazy. And we know this. This is not a secret. Look it up. There's a book called The Assassination of the Black Male Image. Look up on Google different articles about that. It's real. Buck breaking. It's real. They like taking our strongest black men and making us look silly. They get kicks out of that. That's nothing new. They've been doing that for years. Here's one last thing. And RIP to this brother right here, but they got him too. Kobe Bean Bryant. One of our most talented. And I rock with Kobe, but they got him too. He could have said no. But that influence is real, y'all. So that's my take on it. Again, I don't know about this whole Illuminati sacrifice stuff, but it's definitely the elite like to do certain out-of-pocket stuff, and they definitely like to buck break and make our most talented, strong black men look crazy. Like, comment, subscribe, spread my channel. I appreciate y'all tuning in. God bless. Peace, y'all.